We're here! It's Tuesday Nights with the Toosdae Knights. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Into the WWE.
Oh yeah, brother. Oh yeah. Bonesaw's ready.
Step into a Red's gym.
A Red's gym. The new candy coming to you straight from Mivra. It's full of death. Welcome.
And
we
also
are.
drugs.
Yes. Welcome. We are Shattered Dungeons. We play an indie RPG called Shattered Dawn on the internet Tuesday nights for all to see, or you can listen to us on YouTube, but don't look at us. We don't like the eye contact. Cage, welcome. Cage is wonderful. She is a fellow streamer. She plays D&D on Friday mornings for us. However, she's in Australia. So she is definitely in a different time zone from us, but go give her a follow, give her a listen, VOD, all that fun stuff. Also, real quick, I learned this during our pre-roll chat that the cast does, where we mostly just talk about how terrible things can go tonight. TFG is doing a charity stream. I just posted the YouTube link in our Discord, but go check that out. Give him a follow. Keep in contact with him. He'll have more information. Specifically, in chat, he wrote everything. It will start on Sunday, March 8th and go through Tuesday, March 10th. All proceeds raised during the March 10th Starlight Charity stream will go toward helping to bring severely ill children some hope and happiness.
If I recall correctly, he said the last time they did this charity event, they raised over $2 million for that's children.
Huge.
Wow.
Well, as Emperor Palpatine would say, do it.
My line.
I know, I wanted to get it in there first. If you are joining us for the first time, you can participate in chat by rolling a D100, which our game is based around, by typing !D100, and you will roll a dice, and I will use it at some point in our stream. Also, you'll generate advancement points through watching, and you can cash those in to directly affect the stream by either having a cast member re-roll a die roll, or taking control of an NPC and having them do whatever you wish, within reason. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it's terrible. If you have not been following us, or you are new to our way of life here, we got a new emote thanks to the grace and generosity of Tofu and TFG, and it was voted on in our Discord channel, so go ahead and join our Discord channel for more stuff like that. But we got the Bridge of Death that Caden and Pax and Reg almost died from, so it's a throwback, but it's great, so check it out. Reckless Fury, thank you for the gifted sub to Cage. Now you have some weird emotes. Bridge of Death also joins its kindred spirits of dragon cookies and business time. So
Chibi also fell off a bridge too.
Hey, there have been multiple bridge accidents.
We don't do good with bridges.
I know, but that specific emote is that instance. Also,
you guys were haunting Reg in stream last night with the bridge.
We did.
Which was hilarious.
Jay Crutchfield 12, give him a follow as well. He streams as Reg and plays video games, and it is quite funny because he reacts in character. And so to throw the bridge emote where he has some PTSD is quite fun. I have a couple more announcements, so bear with me. We have super awesome merch that it was designed by the community. It is in our store. There's a link below our Twitch video. You can click on that link and it'll take you there. There's a Reg shirt. Hello, my name is Reg. Who is you? There's a Dragon Cookies mug. And what is the other one I'm blanking on? Oh, what would Rog do?
Rog.
Of course.
Eat it or eat it.
Eat it or eat it. That's right. So go check that out. Get more stuff. We'll be releasing some more things as things come available, especially with a new emote. We also would love for you to review and share our podcast, should you be inclined to do so. back on the merch because I can't read my own handwriting. Right now through Tuesday, or not Tuesday, I'm sorry, through Thursday or Friday our time, Drive-Thru RPG is having a sale, so you can actually get our PDF copies of everything for 40% off, I think it was, or I think it's 40. So go check that out. A link is in our shop as well. Tonight is our 40th episode of Shattered Dungeons specifically. Not a one-off, not like a random, just informational episode. This is 40 episodes of this crew running through random places of our world. So how does that make you guys feel?
It's time for our show's midlife crisis.
Yeah.
Everything's downhill from here.
We're gonna get a convertible and a younger wife.
It's amazing we're still alive, to be honest with you.
Some of you are.
Some of us aren't technically
No one's killed
alive.
us.
True.
Yeah, Caden. Pax is technically alive now.
Yay! Kind of, mostly.
You did
I'm
type
happy.
faster, Joel.
I'm sorry for killing you.
Captain Harlock asked, was the shark
I don't
jumped yet?
remember, so.
No, but Rog did leap into the ocean and die almost, so...
I like that Garrett has to apologize for killing Pax, which saved Pax. I'm sorry I saved you.
But she doesn't remember, so.
Last
Worse.
2 announcements, and then we'll get on to our intro video. We will be doing a Kickstarter as soon as we reach 200 followers. So definitely go check, not go check that out. You can't check that out. Go share our page with people. 200 followers will start our many Kickstarters that we have in stock and ready to go. And that'll be kind of our go point. And the last one is the fun one. We update a bunch of Tofu gifted a tier 1 sub to Joel. I don't know how you say your actual name.
It's Joel.
It's Joel, yeah.
Okay, Joel. Thank you, Tofu. That was awful kind of you. And then okay, back to this thing. This is the fun one. On our Patreon page, I did a bunch of adjustments now that we've kind of been in the swing of things and know what we're doing a little bit more. There are 4 pledge tiers where for $25 a session, yes, that's right, you can participate in a Shattered Dawn session just like we do this show, run by your choice of cast member. So, if you are interested in that, I think the minimum was 3 people per session. Maximum, I think, was 6. But if you're interested in that, gather your group, head over to Patreon, select that pledge tier for each person, and then we'll get in contact and set it up, and it'll be rocking and rolling. It'll be super fun. We'll record them and the whole 9 yards. So, yes, so that's that. Thank you guys again. Make sure to check out TFG's charity stream. And we are going to get this show on the road. This is Shattered Dungeons.
He's throwing sprinkle confetti.
Sprinkle!
Nice.
We can't just like transition easily. We're always talking about something.
Oh, we're supposed to be quiet?
No, you're good. It's just every time I click the button to transition into the next part of the show, it's like somehow we're talking about the most random thing. I just love it. So tonight we continue forward, but first, let me introduce our lovely cast. We are without Cliff tonight, but we have everyone else. We have Ray, who will be playing our well-known crazy person, Rog.
I am 100% starving right now.
For those who don't know, he's got both scrambled dragon eggs and bacon that used to be his friend in his pocket. We also
haven't carved him up yet.
No, but he's dead. We also have Dion playing Caden.
Hello, everyone.
We have Jordan playing Reg.
Hello, everyone. My name is Reg, and who is you?
We have Heather playing Chivi.
Good evening, everyone.
We also have Raven playing Garrett.
Garrett is so happy Pax is alive. Garrett didn't do the bad thing and kill people again.
And of course, we have Lauren playing regular old Pax.
Regular old Pax. I'm Pax, and natural deodorant cannot handle Florida.
True. We have our own unique climate. So, we do. It's a fact. So, to recap from the last several episodes, the Toosdae Knights have been in a secret laboratory of the evil sorcerer Evikarth, who they dispatched many, many months ago. They're in pursuit for something called the Warding Gem, something to help them in their fight against the city of Mivra, who has since turned on them and seek them dead. In the last episode, Pax, who was possessed by an evil sword, was killed, and then subsequently resurrected by Caden.
I didn't do it.
Garrett,
I'm not sorry.
Garrett was the reason all of that happened. Caden also almost died because everyone wanted to spell other words than the obvious word lock on the dials. I honestly expected someone to say spell out dead.
Obvious.
That's why I did that. I figured you guys would get one or two and then realize, oh, okay, let's go for the obvious one before we kill our friend. But no, you killed your friends.
Do you remember that time when Garrett said maybe we should spell lock, and everyone said no, it's not lock. We shouldn't spell lock. It'll trap them in forever.
But Garrett also said, Pax, come into this dangerous circle with me.
And then he speech crafted me.
Peer pressure, kids. It works wonders.
I was like,
Kills your friends, brings them back.
So
don't make me go in a circle.
towards the end of our adventure last session, a celestial ore tree was found, which caused Garrett to have a mental breakdown. As you guys left the tree, you found your way through another portal, and we pick it up there. Stepping through the portal, you find a differently built corridor. This area appears to be the interior of a lavish mansion. There are no windows, however, though the walls are built to simulate them. As the last of you enter through the portal, it closes abruptly. There's a door in front of you, and it appears to be locked. Of all the places that you've encountered in the recent hours, this is probably the safest to rest. So,
Perfect.
you all kind of hunker down and begin to kind of relax for a little bit. The portal's probably not going to open, as the others haven't from the other levels of the laboratory. The door is very well locked and kind of shut. So, Reg?
You guys ever think that Mr. Everstart should have just built some stairs?
I mean,
Something.
What a brilliant idea, Reg.
But so, Mr. Jared, I know you was saying that you remember me.
I know you. Garrett still has it kind of stuck on his mind, like he's still coming down from the weird episode at the tree, and he's kind of like in a daze, but at the same time he's like registering what Reg is saying.
well,
I mean, I want to say sorry for not, being good at remembering stuff. But I had a lot going on. If that, it might just be easier. I've never really told you guys about Reg and what I've seen. Maybe
Reg pulls a stool out and sits down on it.
Story time with Uncle Reg, kids.
wait, are there snacks involved?
Garrett sits up at his feet with his arms and hands and
Out of character, what are we doing with the corpse of Pidgedak? Or Pigdak?
I don't think it's a corpse. I think you guys have farmed his meat.
We hadn't
That is like sliced him up into chops.
actually, all we did was collect his blood. We hadn't eaten him yet, so
I mean, we're making pork jerky,
Aiden
right?
has a chance.
Yeah, so right now everybody is kind of sitting down, and I'm assuming Rog or whoever has Pig Deck is now trying to get it ready to be consumed.
Munch, munch, munch.
Yeah.
Rog's trying to build a fire.
That's scary.
You're right to fear him.
Rog is pulling stones off the wall to build a fire.
I was just wondering
I will burn my clothes.
that the the two sane individuals that know that Pig was Lashdak have an opportunity to still at least save his body.
I mean, wait,
Pax wouldn't remember.
Pax actually
No,
doesn't
I don't know anything.
No, but
I can't remember, yeah.
Chibi and Caden were there.
I bet you we could speechcraft her into thinking that it's not Lashdak.
I bet you're right.
You shut up.
Chibi's a little scared of her friends.
So for those of you
Observing.
joining us for the first time, 2 sessions ago at the end, our bard companion was shape changed into a pig, and half of us were mind controlled at the time. Once we were done being controlled, we're like, ooh, look, free pig. And an argument broke out over whether that was a pig or our friend, and the rolls were in favor of Team Pig. And so we killed the pig.
Well, Rog killed the pig.
Yeah, Ray killed his own character with his other character.
It was
Which
poetic.
makes it okay.
Yeah.
Decisions were made.
So
Cage says, so much darker than I imagined. Oh my god, I love it.
We are villains.
Yes,
after
we
all.
may seem like happy and go lucky, but it is very dark on this show.
Pretty
So,
dark.
Yeah.
Reg, I know, but Garrett, I don't know at all. Sorry, I don't remember anything since, like, after touching the sword. So, are we trading stories, or what's happening?
Oh yeah, sorry, I got distracted with piggy meats. I guess I'll explain and get Mr. Jared and all of you up to speed on me, and then we can introduce you because he's okay. I guess the first things first. Mr. Jared and I is Dargoss. You might not know that. Reg
yes,
looks around
we know.
expecting surprise.
Eric gets very
I
proud. Like,
considered it, Reg.
He boasts up a little bit, like he's proud to be Dargoth.
I hadn't noticed anything different about you, Reg. Go on.
Oh, okay. So our peoples, we come from Rockheim, which, if you're not familiar, I don't know who travels that much, but it's like this big old pyramid where a whole bunch of strong warriors live and fight and whatnot. That's like it's the city, but we came from a little village called Dawntree, which they called it that because there was the big old tree there, you see. But anywho,
Garrett kind of loses the color of, like, his facial, well, he's already super pale anyway, but he's paler.
He's
he's
translucent.
A wider
translucent.
shade of pale, eh?
You see
Wider
the
shade.
mention of the Dawn Tree, he kind of like loses himself a little bit, just again, but not like enough to make a scene.
Okay, so when our folk, well, what they like to do is you become a warrior at 11, and so around when you turn 10, they start sizing you up and seeing if you're good enough and whatnot. Because you might not know this, the Dargoth is good at 2 things: being crazy strong and wicked smart.
Rog stands up and flexes in front of you.
And also being friendly, Reg. You forgot that.
Well, about that, Pax, I actually didn't really measure up to their standards. So me mom and dad they were gonna kill me, cause that's what you do with the weak ones. It's kind of tradition. Actually, Jared, did you ever meet my sister?
I don't remember. I'm still getting memories back.
No, that's fine. They was gonna have actually her kill me because, you know, she'd just become a warrior and I don't know, apparently that's a special thing to do. Anywho,
My goodness.
she's scary. So anyways, lucky for Reg, all this went down during that big feast, something about stones, I don't know. But anyways, there's this feast, and while it's going on, no one's allowed to kill anyone, which turned out to be very convenient for me. So they were like, "Okay, Reg, you've got like two options here. You can either wait around and then we kill you, or you can just like go away and never come back." So I chose to leave. I kind of took a scythe on my way out. Hey, Caden, do you remember my scythe when we met? I took it from there. But
Yes,
anyways, so that feast went on long enough that I was able to get south and get on the boat and sail away. And then when I made it here, not Caldia here, but like here, I met Master Blackflame. Some of you's got to meet him. He's the fancy dark magic folk. So he was a bit on the small side, and he needed someone like me to watch out for him. And I think I did a good job for a while, and until I didn't. And I thought he had died, and he thought I had died, and I thought I shouldn't come back there anymore. And so I left and ended up in Mivra, and then to Coldier, and then I met you guys, and I think most of you guys were around for a bit of all that stuff. And I met my mom, and my new mom, and now she's dead, and a lot of people are dead, and I guess what I'm really saying is you guys is like the only family I got's left now. So yeah, that's Reg.
So as you guys kind of take all of that in, you look over and Rog has inexplicitly made a fire.
Guys, I did it. I totally did it. As I've got like one sock on.
Pax breaks out the dragon cookies and passes them around. They're even better toasted, you guys.
Ew.
Gross.
Reg.
No, the only cookies I eat are meat.
I remember the day you left.
You're
Rog,
lost.
roll a D100.
We need to see
no.
where this is going.
Okay, so you look down and notice that your other sock is on fire.
Oh no.
He rolled above Tofu's 23, so he stamps it out real quick.
I smell delicious.
Oh dear.
Hey, before we continue stories, can I have a little bit of that dack pig thing?
Oh yeah, cook up that pig. That sounds good.
Where did we get a pig from?
It was wandering around the last
Everyone
room, remember?
begins like all doing exactly what you guys just did, but Caden, you lean into Pax and tell her exactly what the pig came from.
They're eating Lashdak.
What?
She never met Lashdak.
Who's Lashdak?
Oh. Well, he was a friend of ours.
They keep on calling Lajdak the pig, but the pig's a pig. We're gonna eat the pig.
He's got a curly tail.
Lashdak got turned into a pig, and they lost their minds. They stripped the pig of Lashdak's clothes and murdered him.
Reg, hand me those meat cookies. I'm gonna cook them up real quick.
What?
I mean, the piggy's all I got, but here you go.
Yes.
So
I
as
will not be
the
eating Lashdak.
smart
Nor will I.
Chivi, Caden, and Pax all chow down on dragon cookies instead of their compatriot, who is a pig and bacon now. The weird part is getting the mustache out of the bacon strips. So
I'm like wearing the mustache.
that's gross. So you guys spend another couple hours just kind of hanging out, gaining, your whereabouts, getting ready, resting, all that fun stuff. Cage says that moment when you realize you should have thought harder about joining this party. Yeah.
I need to have Garrett go into one more thing for Reg's story.
So yes,
it's a
Garrett responds
I guess
to
after
Reg.
the 2 hours of like resting and whatnot, Garrett remembers a key detail after what Reg just said. He kind of turns to Reg and goes, "Reg, I think we were friends, but I remember being very angry because they were trying to kill you and then throwing you out of the village."
No, I appreciate it.
I don't know what happened after that, but all I know is my parents died.
Oh.
I don't know if there was an attack and that's it. Maybe if we press it more later on, I'll finally understand who I am.
I mean, I don't know how much help I could be since literally I wasn't there for the rest of it, but emotionally, yes, I'm here to be a buddy and stuff.
You're still the key to all of this.
Reg is the key to the past.
Wait, keys is for doors. I'm people.
Speaking of, everyone is now well rested and eyes the door in front of you, the only way out of this room. You like that transition?
I listened to the door.
Thanks.
I listened at the door to see if I hear anything on the other side.
You hear a
trap master,
like a whoosh, like a whistling sound, almost like. There's
Like
clearly air
wind
moving.
blowing through the...
Yeah.
Okay. I checked the door for traps.
What was that, Lauren or Chivi?
Chivi can sense dead. Can either of you sense alive?
Chivi, you look over and
that a
Caden looks
thing?
like a special kind of dead. Almost as though he rolled a natural 1 on his stealth check for detecting traps.
I mean, on the other side of the door.
Help
Does it work?
checking for the traps.
I
Yeah,
love that
Chibi,
we
you
have
can take
three
a crack at it.
characters with like really good sneak, and instead it's Caden, the guy with barely any bonus, that keeps trying to check for everything.
Hey, Caden's got the
He is a good
initiative.
word of caution.
And he's a vampire, so he got, he's hard to kill. Hey, Malik, welcome. I put my hand out like you could see that, but I'm sure you can't. So, welcome. So, Chivi, go ahead and roll a sneak check to see if you detect any traps. You don't see any. It just
Wait.
looks like it's locked.
Chibi, don't you have a...
You have higher than 25.
Oh, yeah, I
don't
do. I was looking at the wrong number.
Aha.
Yeah, it should have been plus 80
Thank
instead
you.
of 25.
We'd like to re-roll that, please.
What I said still stands.
Okay. So I don't see anything?
Nope, it just looks locked.
Oh, locked. Well,
Care to unlock it for us?
crappy. Can we unlock it?
Is anyone good at that sort of thing?
I got it.
It goes around.
I knew it was gonna happen.
Garrett is really bad at lockpicking.
Rog walks up to the door. What are you doing, Rog?
I'm-
Exercise music can be heard in the back.
Using pig bones to unlock the door.
Oh my god.
Pig Deck makes a great lockpick. So Rog walks up as everyone's kind of debating what to do and pulls out what appear to be like hoof bones. bones from a pig that are small enough to
Whatever
fit
I
in
can
a
gnaw
lock.
into lock-picking tools.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so
I would assume ribs.
he grabs a femur and is like gnawing on the femur to get it sharp enough. So long story short, Rog is able to, with pig bones, pick the lock to the door. Do you open the door?
Okay, I didn't see that coming.
No one did.
I thought he was just going to run through the door, to be honest with you.
Yeah, quick poll. Who thought Rog would use pig bones in chat?
Slams with you.
For that.
Blammo.
That's the next emote. Big bones.
If you weren't
Night,
expecting
TFG.
it, then you are wrong.
I honestly was hoping for the piece of bacon with a mustache emote.
That'll be the next one. Sure. All right.
No, I'm not gonna open the door. I'm gonna go back and stamp out that fire.
You are a very thoughtful individual.
Is there any ventilation in this room with that fire?
Oddly enough, like
It's going out the portal.
it seems to dissipate.
I mean, that makes more sense if it's going out the portal. It's probably sucking in energy.
I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna throw this out there that we are in a world that is wrought with magic and crossbows that fire lightning energy and all that, and you're worried about ventilation?
I want immersion.
Physics don't apply here.
Says Garrett in voice out of character. So it ventilated through the door. There's cracks in the door. It went out. There was a whooshing sound on the other side. It's fine.
Yay!
What do you guys do?
I have been out of it for a long time. So trying to make myself useful, I'm going to check for traps.
Oh, again? Further down the hall?
Yes. Wait, are we good with the door here?
The
No
door is
traps there?
unlocked.
It's
Yeah.
unlocked
In here.
and open.
Okay, I'm gonna stand right here and do my thing.
Of course,
Raven.
the door was closed then.
So the door is open. Pax steps up to the threshold of it and gazes out into the hallway, searching for traps. She does not spot any.
I'm like crunching bones behind her. What do you see?
Nothing?
Oh,
Not be good for your teeth.
What happened after you scampered off on that island?
There's a lot happened.
What island?
Never mind.
Does it look safe?
Already there.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, Pax, you've kind of been gone for a while, so it kind of feels honestly weird to be talking to regular you now.
yes, you've been so different lately.
Was I an awful person?
You were gorgeous.
You're
You
very
tormented
nonplussed.
You tormented me over the corpse of my mother, so yeah.
It was
Two
magnificent.
moments for
You weren't there for that, wrong.
Reg.
We also had some fun though. We almost killed a bunch of tourists. Well, they weren't tourists, but
Oh,
But they
Other
deserve to
explorers.
die nonetheless. No. So, as Pax and Caden near the threshold to the next room down the corridor, in front of you is a dimly lit room with an exquisite rug. And as you enter, another spectral form appears and states, I am the steward of this place. State your business or suffer Lord Evikarth's wrath.
Hello. My name is Reg. What's your name? And also, is it Ghoulson? If you don't have one.
I am the steward of this place.
That is a title and not a name.
I have no name. I am here with purpose from Lord Evikarth.
oh.
Okay, so
We're good with naming people. We could come up with a name for you. And
I vote
what
for
is your
Goulson.
purpose?
I second that. Goulson's a good name.
I like Coulson's.
Okay, Mr. Goulson.
Wait, it's
Steward of
important.
this
Is it
place.
Goulson's with an S at the end, or just Goulson?
Goulson.
Yeah,
I kind of like
Goulson.
Goulsons.
I like Goulsons also, but
Well, it's not your call.
Hey, chat.
Oh my God.
Goulson or Goulsons?
Mean
Let's leave it
Pax
up
is
to
back.
chat.
Not you, TV. I meant
If he gets outvoted, Reg will still say Goulson because it's what he does.
that's right.
True. Oh no, one day,
Yes,
so
do
Tofu
it,
just
Tofu.
said, one day I will use my channel points to bring in an NPC that's a cheerleadery, perky voice for David to talk. I did that once. It was not fun. So, the ghastly steward says, if a name is what you need to speak to me, then call me what you will.
Okay, Goulson. So anyways, did you know that Mr. Everstart is dead?
He means Evikarth.
Ah, yes, thank you.
That's what I said.
He may be dead, but my purpose still lives.
And your
Need it.
purpose.
What is your purpose?
Is
Do you need a lozenge?
I am the caretaker of this place. You do not belong here.
We
Turn
certainly.
back or leave or suffer my wrath.
Well, we
you
can't
know?
leave the way we came because that door is closed. So if you could kindly open either the door in front of us or the door to our right, we would be out of your hair.
Yeah.
Neither of those doors lead outward. If you would like, I may summon you a portal.
Do you know the ghost dragon upstairs?
One of Evikarth's prized possessions, yes. Evikarth is one of our captive treasures.
So he.
Rich, we
Yeah, we should.
speak. Yeah, if it's
Yeah, no, we shouldn't talk. We shouldn't talk about what we're doing with the ghost dragon at all. He just like he'd be in the mood for that.
yeah, just right.
Do you have a lozenge I can offer him?
Chivi stands right
We
in
have some
front of the
bacon.
steward. What do you say, Chivi?
Where would this portal you speak of lead us to? Can we choose?
Somewhere close, or to the cave entrance.
How does that sound to you, Caden? Somewhere close with the cave entrance.
I don't know that I like the idea of just taking a blind portal from this guy.
I agree.
I'm trustworthy.
Yeah, and I stepped through a portal and fall to my death 6,000 feet.
I would never do that.
I don't know. We'll kindly check out this door over here.
Great idea. Do you object?
Should you leave this room, you will suffer my wrath.
How wrathy is your wrath, if I may ask?
If we take your portal, technically we would be leaving the room also.
Correct, but I can ensure that it is not to the lower rooms.
What's in the lower rooms?
Yeah, why does that matter?
Lower?
He stares blankly in response.
Now I've kind of got to go to the lower rooms, guys.
Oh, Rog. Aren't we trying to get out of here?
Reg leans over to Pax and whispers, normal Pax.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think the differentiation is needed, but okay.
Can Garrett
He's getting used to it. I'm sorry.
Okay.
can Garrett use speechcraft and try to convince the ghost? The
Absolutely.
steward,
Garrett from the back
to
steps forward, kind of not shoving Chivi out of the way, but kind of displacing their line of sight. What do you say, Garrett?
Garrett says, "We really need to see what's back there, and it would be a pleasure if you could guide us to the next room without any issues. And then we'll leave after that. after we see the next room.
Roll your speech check.
Well,
Cage
he's doing
says,
that.
wrath level. On a scale of 1 being an unimpressed raised eyebrow to 10 a screaming bloodbath, what is it?
Reg leads still to Pax. You might want to get your magic bow ready. I got mine.
Oh,
Garrett
Yeah.
walks up to the steward and says those things, and the steward stares blankly for a moment and simply responds, "You wish a tour of this place?"
ooh,
Yeah,
tours, yes.
Yeah, that's exactly what I
Brilliant.
said.
I haven't given a tour in many millennia. I would be enthused to do so. Come,
Garrett turns back
me
to Reg
show
and
you.
winks.
Enthused. Pax gives him like a thumbs up.
Rog
To,
looks
Garrett
directly at
or-
Garrett, like it's slowly turning.
Garrett.
Gotcha.
Your word magic is amazing.
Will you be able to explain every single room and what's inside each room?
What valuable stuff?
So he levitates over towards the door from on the far side of where you entered from, and it opens as he nears it, almost as if it's sensing his presence, and he glides through. You feel a cold breeze coming off of him as he continues down the corridor. Eyeing down the corridor, you see him stop a little ways forward and kind of turns around to look at you and kind of address you. Seemingly
Garrett,
he's
you're a
waiting for you.
genius.
I really like tours.
What's your favorite part of them? Is it the part where they show you stuff or the part where they show you more stuff?
The steward raises his hand and the next door opens. He says, This is Lord Evikarth's kitchen. And as you peer in, on the far wall from the entry of this room is a countertop with a cutting board. Next to it is an old iron stovetop, and to the right of the counter is a set of rack shelves on the wall containing many various spices and ingredients. All of them appear to be well kept. There's a table with 4 seats near the door on your right as you enter. This
Garrett shouts
is
down the
his
hall like,
kitchen.
"Is this one of the tours where we get a free drink or a piece of candy at the end of it?"
Ooh, you can do that?
Yeah.
You may help yourself to a beverage. It is on the shelf.
Guys, move,
Now-
move.
Maybe don't drink it, you guys.
I need everyone, real quick, I need everyone to roll a. This is your call, but I'm going to use this on some various things throughout the dungeon, or throughout the lab, rather, so that I don't have to necessarily give awareness to things that you may encounter.
The Labgen.
Yeah, the Labgen. So roll a sneak check or a general check, completely up to you, but
Sneak, baby.
go ahead and make your rolls.
Now, with the general check, you cannot add anything to it.
Up to your level in potency or stamina, you may add.
Oh, crap.
Oh, I should have that.
Well,
Or, just kidding.
I've committed.
Well, no,
me
if
too.
you can, if you've already rolled, you can add it to it. This is kind of like a passive roll for the rest of the dungeon.
Oh.
The Labgen.
I can add stamina. Yeah, that's what you said.
Up to your level, yes.
Okay.
Oh, wait, my level 8. No, my sneak's good. I'm gonna stick with sneak. Is Garrett a sneaky boy?
No.
Is he a sneaker?
Like up to my level number or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I want to add an extra 36 on top.
Of course.
Caden with the natural 6 for a whopping 48. And Pax,
How'd you roll a 6?
naturally.
He rolled a 1 earlier, didn't he?
Yeah, this is 600% better.
True. So, as you
Nowhere
enter
to
the
go but up.
kitchen, Caden enters first, followed briefly by Pax. The ghastly steward remains in the hallway, gazing towards the next room. It appears as though he is antsy, waiting to lead you to the next space, but allowing you the time and somewhat privacy to grab a beverage of your own accord.
Reg isn't being rude and like trying to push anyone, but he's literally just getting like an antsy child tiptoeing behind Chibi, kind of like, come on.
Pax,
Now,
as
does there
you...
appear to be anything interesting along the walls, like levers or buttons or anything like that we can see?
Boy, howdy. So, Pax, you enter to the far end, and everyone kind of leave your tokens where they are. Pax, you and Caden enter towards the shelf, and both of you kind of look at different walls. Caden, you look to your right from the shelf with the beverages, and Pax, you look to your left between the shelf and the cutting board. And you both notice a small indentation, almost unnoticeable to the untrained eye, of a stone that can very clearly and has been pushed in several times. What do you do with that?
Do it.
There's a button over here.
Yeah, there's a button over here.
Now, I don't know if we need to push them at the same time or if they each do something different. I check to see if there's any magic ebbing from the button, or to try to determine if it's mechanical or magical.
As you make a potency check. $256. No, there's no magic involved.
Okay. It appears to be mechanical.
You want to push them at the same time?
I don't know if that's... You know what?
Hey, chat. Let's throw
Screw
some
it, let's
bridges
do
in
it.
here.
All right.
Just get
One.
all the bridges.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it after one.
Pressure.
After one?
Count down from 3. After 1, not on 1.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Push.
As you both press the button simultaneously, the door behind you shuts, you explode, and you're both dead. No. As you do that, Caden, you notice a door open, and Pax, you notice a door open next to you guys. And I'll come down a little ways. And peering in ever so slightly, you notice that these are some hidden rooms.
Is there anything I can snag off this table, though? Like, before I...
It's
Everyone.
Classic. She is definitely back to her normal self.
yeah. Pax, roll a
Just
D100. And Tofu, you rolled a 31. Oh, and Pax rolled a 31. You're
That
rolled
means I get
twins.
extra awesome stuff
Yes.
because I rolled the same.
So not only do you find 3 glasses of a strange greenish liquid, you also find a glass of a red strange liquid. Ray Shinobi says, does the table have HP? Maybe.
I bet that's Kool-Aid. Pretty sure it's Kool-Aid.
Hey, Caden, can you tell if this stuff is poison or what it does?
I don't know.
Hey,
Magic
Caden,
Man?
can you drink this? It is dark, Pax. Cage says drink it.
I could tell. I could check to see if it's magical. That's about it. I mean, I don't know of any way to. You know what?
Is there no
Maybe
way to
Shivi
tell
would be
if it's
better at analyzing it and telling us if it's poisonous.
Bad or not?
If they didn't murder Lash Deck, we could have tested it on the pig.
Pax is gonna take a glass of each and bring it over to the spirit.
Don't let them know what we're doing.
Sir, you said we could have a beverage. Yeah, so I was just wondering what you could tell me, included in the tour that you so graciously promised us and Garrett, what do these beverages do? Were I to hypothetically drink them?
The green ones are plasma essence from other ghosts. The red one
Ghost
is a
blood.
symbol. It is Dargoth blood.
No!
Wait, what?
Thank you so much. I'll be right back.
Quite tasty.
Sure.
Did Reg and Garrett hear that at all?
Yes, you guys are all standing right next to him.
my-
Rog is technically
my-
standing inside of him.
My mouth is just kind of dropped. Like,
Tofu says, "Excuse me?"
Chug, chug, chug.
Yeah, Malik.
Did he just say that people drink our blood?
yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I just heard. I'm really upset by this.
I'm very terrified.
Do I know what happens if you ingest spiritual essence green stuff?
Not in the slightest.
Ghost blood is one thing, but we needs our blood to live.
Raven in the chat.
There they are.
Run, peons, run.
Oh, yeah. All right, so coming back, Pax has now walked back to the shelf near Caden. What is going on?
I'm gonna put the Dargoth blood back.
Okay.
I'm going to check right here for traps.
I need a roll from chat. All right, Caden, roll
was that, Rich?
for traps. 100 for trap roll. Caden, you do not see any traps. However, from your vantage point, you now illuminate the rest of the room. A 94. Pax, I'm sorry. Ray Shinobi just rolled a 94, which means as you're setting the glass down, you accidentally clink it on something and you get some Dargoth blood on you.
Ah,
Can I?
Should we keep it for medical purposes?
You guys don't see it. This is Pax.
Can I wash it off?
Oh, I thought she said out
So
loud.
Pax sneaky drank it? Like no one saw her?
No,
No, I just
she.
spilled it on me.
Yeah. So yeah,
But now
Pax,
we-
you walk over to the sink and you just wash your hands. There's magical running water at that sink, seemingly coming out of nowhere.
You didn't even have to
Right.
pump it.
Pax doesn't even question it.
Reg, I just want some green tea or something. Like, I don't want Dargoth blood. That doesn't sound like a good time. That sounds like our people died here.
I
mean,
must agree, Garrett.
Mr. Everstart did try to kill me, so...
So was he harvesting like Dargoths or something?
Oh no, he just wanted to kill, like, everybody. He
And
was
so,
a jerk.
Caden, you notice in this room at the end of the little hall is a fairly substantially sized chest.
Kaden,
Excellent.
look in the chest.
No. We're going to go over here and get Shivi. Or Rock.
Pax is gonna like stare longingly at the chest.
Now, you didn't inspect the room you found, Pax? Are you
Not yet.
gonna hear its siren call?
Yeah.
I like as soon as you said that token was a moving.
Yep. And so Pax, peering in the room you found, you see another substantial chest.
Ha.
I let Shivi and Rock know that I need them to inspect something for me.
Boy,
Okay.
should
I need
I don't
another
know
roll
what
from
to-
chat.
I don't want to volunteer to get hurt, but I'm kind of durable. If one of these things is dangerous, would it be better for me to touch it first?
Ray Shinobi, your rolls tonight, 97.
Wowzers.
I will thank you. All right, so Caden comes back with Chivi and Rog. And Rog, I need you to roll a general check. Caden,
The general check or the sneak check that I was using?
no, this is
He likes
another
drinking our
roll.
blood.
So, Chivi, you follow Caden into that room, and you guys can move your tokens. Now, Rog, as you are following behind them, you look over on that shelf where the beverages are, and you see the red one, and you're enamored with it. It looks
No.
tasty.
Ooh.
Like it would quench your thirst completely.
Oh no.
Does
I'll
Pax
grab it.
see- Hey, Rogs. Hold on. Whoa, buddy.
Caden, you coming?
There's no stopping Rog. He's gonna go straight for it.
I'm gonna come slap him.
You should have known this.
Where is this chest, Caden?
It's right here through this room.
Is this what makes you go?
This special
full
room over here
100%?
where Rod just made a beeline for it.
What are you doing?
Oh my god, Chibi Dargoth would be great.
You guys can check out that thing down there.
Yeah. Just 1 second.
Oh, do you have the Dargoth blood?
Rog, was that you drinking the Dargoth blood? Was that noise?
I was like opening it up,
It's a can of Dargoth blood.
Fascinated.
Fizzy.
Chibi's like, I think I'm going to move away from Rog just a bit.
Rog is standing, leaning on the wall, like swirling the drink around.
Like he has a
Fine here.
he
The
has
cage says
a
bicarbonated blood.
Oh my.
Caden,
okay,
why do you
let's-
think
let's-
they have Dargoth blood here, and why did Rog drink it?
Okay, Garrett, let's keep Mr. Goulson busy.
I think they're. I'm still concerned about stuff in there, but I'm just gonna. So, oh, that was weird.
What did it feel like when you went through?
Mr. Spectral, ghastly steward. What went on in this kitchen? Can you tell us the history?
He
did they
begins
make?
reciting to you at length a very long history of everyone who has ever come through in the history of his existence. Now,
Oh, that's neat.
that's gonna take pretty much the rest of the time as Caden and Pax and the rest of the crew are investigating these chests.
That's a good distraction. I like it.
Yeah. So
Why the blood?
Why the blood?
I'm not done with my list yet.
Oh, keep on going.
Okay, I'm sorry, did we interrupt? We'll come to questions at the end.
So 56 years ago, and he trails off. So, Rog and Chivi, you are in the room that Caden has led you to. Rog, you still have the blood in your hand. What are you doing?
So I look at the treasure chest, or the chest in general. Can't call it really treasure because I don't know what's in it. I look at TV. Do you suppose this is what Caden wanted us to look at?
I'm standing right here. Yes, that's exactly what I want you to look at.
You're way over there. You're sitting in a chair at the
Caden?
table.
You turn
are
to
you
him and you're
nervous?
like, do you think this is what Caden wanted us to hear? Caden's like, yes, that's it. And Rog's like, it's like he's still here.
It's the parent of a toddler who doesn't have object permanence and thinks because he can't directly see them that they're not there.
He's just non-existent.
So,
All I know is Chibi is closer.
yep. So, yes, go ahead.
So what are we checking? Are we looking inside of it?
didn't specify.
I would hope check it for traps, see if it's locked.
Oh
No,
yeah, there was that one
obviously
chest that nearly
safe stuff.
incinerated me.
I just kind of whisper, I can't really do any of that. And then I'm going to take a swig of this potion thing.
Oh, no.
Take it easy on the potion. We don't know
Chibi,
what
That
So-
might make you sick, Rock. I mean, I don't know what they're using to keep the blood from clotting in that.
Seriously?
The clotting agent might make you, the anti-clotting agent might make you sick.
It might also make me anti-clotting.
Meanwhile, in the hallway,
That's called strychnine.
so the chairs were brought in 40 years ago. That's good. That's good.
Yes, but they were reupholstered 48 before.
I mean, you gotta keep up with them things, wear and tear and whatnot.
So, Chivi, roll a sneak check for the chest.
Yes, I just did. So she's looking all around it,
Okay,
trying to see.
go
Well,
ahead
she's
and roll.
waiting to open it. Oh, I thought I did.
Oh, is that the
this so
136?
Yeah,
Oh.
136.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. So looking, you notice that there is sorry, I had to find it in my notes. You notice that there is, in fact, a trap. It appears to be a combination of mechanical and magical. It looks as though there is a wire that, when you open the chest's lid, triggers a little hole in the wall right above where you're standing, and that hole seems to kind of go back. You kind of follow it back. It looks like it produces an extreme lightning shock that will fill the room with electricity. For those of you playing at home, it would have dealt 1,000 damage to you.
This is why Reg volunteered his tribute.
But they found it.
Do not touch the chest. It's trapped.
So, Chivi, you're able to kind of reach down and disarm it if you'd like.
Oh, okay. Do I need to roll for that?
Your 101 will suffice.
Okay. Okay, I'm reaching down and trying to open it up. Or disarm the trap.
You're able to tie the wire onto something else, not the lid, so that you can open the lid. Wire. No worries. So,
okay.
Now what?
Shall we open it up, Rog?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
How about you open it up, Rog?
You got it, Commander. I flop that thing open.
And I stand back.
So then you guys remodeled 30 years ago. It looks lovely. It really does.
Yes, it is not the shade of brown I enjoy, however.
Oh, I mean, you could just get in there with a can of paint and just really splash some life into it.
Wallpaper.
Apologies if that's offensive.
Looking down into the chest, Rog, is a single coin.
That was anticlimactic.
I don't know, Rog. Is it a magical coin or regular?
I don't have those magic eyes like Caden does.
Can Chibi tell if there's anything special about the coin?
Roll a general check or a potency check. Up to you.
It's Scrooge McDuck's lucky dime.
As Chivi looks at it with her 123, she's able to discern, oh, thanks for the biddy, yay! Toss a bit to your Twitcher. Yeah, that was good. So with your 123, you notice with your keen eyes the markings and engravings around the coin. It appears that you can use it at about once a week to change your luck. Mechanically, you can use it to reroll one roll once a week.
What?
It's a redo coin.
Yep.
Well, Rod clearly wasn't interested in it, so Chibi, I think that's yours.
I'm just going to slip down and pick it up and put it in my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Let's roll the jacks.
So, yeah, once a week of game time. That's not once a session, okay?
Okay, I thought it was
for a reroll.
No, once a week of game time. So, like, technically, we've been in this laboratory for 2 days, I think. So
once a week on game session. Gotcha.
Not that. No. All right. So, Pax, you are transfixed on this chest in front of you on the ground.
Cheers.
What are you doing?
I would like to check it for traps.
Okay, make a roll. 69, everybody. It is not trapped.
However, remembering the time I nearly got incinerated. Huh?
I just said memories.
Yeah. Pax is gonna kind of like scrunch into the corner over here and sort of so that she's not in front and she's like belly down to the floor and she sort of reaches around to open it.
Okay. So in the weirdest,
wish I could see that.
in the weirdest fashion ever, you open the chest, and peering inside using Ray Shinobi's roll of 72 from earlier, you find a petrified eye inside. It is just alone, all around. Cage says, "Sneaky reach around." I see. So there is just a petrified eye in this chest. It's like this huge immaculate chest, and there's just like this gross eye in the middle of it.
Huh. Okay. I'm gonna... Is it like... Well, you said petrified, so it's not like
petrified.
gooey.
It's like... No, it's not gooey. It's like more hard and... Yeah, it's got substance to it.
Giggity.
Alright, I'm gonna stick it in my... What? Pocket.
Don't let Rog eat it.
Bloop.
As you...
Nothing to see here.
As you put it in your pocket, there is a very important thing that happens.
Oh, crap.
Go ahead and roll a potency check, because you're about to get possessed by an eye this time. I'm joking. That's not true.
Pants explode.
Yes.
Just your pants.
Pants only. So as you put it in your pocket, your vision begins to change. It's as though you can see things that weren't there. Looking around, you notice that the ghastly steward is now a more, like, he's not as translucent. He's definitely a more solid individual. You notice that Caden's ring is now not a ring anymore, for you at least. It looks as though it is actually the stone or the effigy that he had, and I think that's the only other thing that was shape changed, right?
Yep.
Cool. So
Except for the pig.
Yeah, Lajdak.
Now you can't see parts of Lajdak right now, and I hesitate for you to come into visual contact with them. But I'll let you know when we get there. You are now under the effects of true seeing.
I see an arm in Reg's belly.
So, yeah, you have the spell True Seeing on you as long as you hold that eye.
Cool.
Ooh.
So you guys kind of meander around and reconvene, and then the steward finally closes his monologue about the history of who's been in the kitchen with, yes.
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah.
Did you guys check the chest for false bottoms?
No.
That would be part of their roles.
Oh, okay.
Backseat adventuring.
Yeah. The ghastly steward simply says, and then before that, the kitchen was built. So, let us begin the rest of our journey.
There you go.
Well,
Yeah,
that was
all right.
fascinating.
You nodded off there for a minute, friend.
This drink's kind of flat.
You...
Whoa.
Caden just killed himself.
Caden's down.
Caden down. And so he leads you to the next opening, and there's a door there, and he flings it open again using his mystical steward abilities, not the ghastly abilities. And it looks like this room appears to be immaculately kept. The bedding is exquisite, and there are ornate furnishings all around the room. There's an empty footlocker at the foot of the bed.
When you say
I'm gonna
empty,
take a look this time. Whose room is this?
Hey, Pepsi232, nice to see you.
So this is where the magic happens.
This is the guest quarters.
Reg is going to do a check.
With a 123, it appears that there are no traps or weird things in this room.
I wonder how comfy that bed is.
Looks kind of small for us.
Reg goes and jumps on top of the bed.
So Reg leaps onto the bed. Now, Reg, roll a general check. Tofu, we're going to use your 83.
So, steward.
That's stamina, right?
Yes, young one. Yeah, you can add stamina. With a 136, you are able to land without breaking the bed, which if you were below Tofu's roll, you would have broken the bed.
Oh.
Nice.
Young one, what was your question?
So, a little information about this room. Are those sheets 500 thread count Egyptian cotton?
I don't know what those words mean, but it feels nice.
I do not know
You wanna come try it out?
mean. However, the furnishings of this room are made from strands of lamkai hair woven together with magic.
Perfect. Perfect.
Wait. What?
Get off the bed. Get off the bed right now.
Oh god, it's so gross.
For those of you who don't know, lamkai are possessed demon children.
Which Rog hates.
He
Which
just said-
they almost gutted Reg to death once.
Wait, he said
You guys
that
afraid of children?
the sheets are made of lamkai hair and they have magic?
No, young one. They were bound together magically.
Oh, see, that's not nearly as cool.
Like all the lamkai or just the hair?
Just the hair.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
Somebody
kinda
steal
better.
You said the footlocker, you said empty, but do you mean like it's open and visibly empty, or just like, hey, there's a footlocker there?
No, it's open and visibly empty. It's like the room was prepared for someone to stay in. You don't know how long it's been prepared, and from everything else you've seen, your guess is not anyone was coming anytime soon. But, you know, the steward runs a very inviting ship down here, I guess.
It's like a bed and breakfast. I mean, we're staying here, right?
Slowly make my way to the door.
I'm starting to wonder how big bad this big bad is.
I mean,
He seems pretty friendly.
He was a destroy the world guy, and animate the dead and control your every action and make you kill your friends. Not a lot of fun. Not a lot of fun.
I mean, that sounds like a typical Saturday.
Lord Evikarth was one of the greatest sorcerers to roam Erathe. Sorry for those who are watching on stream, I am giving you whiplash.
Way.
Oh my god, look how long this hallway is.
This place is pretty neat.
Does anyone have a sausage? I heard about a neat game the last time he was in the pub.
No, absolutely not.
You have a backpack full of sausage.
Is that the thing you're
Rog, do
talking
you have any
about?
sausage?
Yeah, we each take a piece of a sausage and we throw it as far down that hallway as we can get it, and I guess whoever hits the end wins.
I'll go ahead and I check for traps here.
This is a really fun game.
I just noticed that
that's what you
Kaden-
play with your closest friends.
Kaden, what happened to your pants?
What happened to my what?
Your pants. You're wearing the magic carpet.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
When did you, like, was that recently or?
They ripped my pants off.
What?
I mean, I didn't rip your pants off.
I get possessed for 5 minutes and you kids are just at each other's throats.
Oh no, they legitimately thought they were helping. Don't know why.
This way. This is my favorite room.
Reg, quick question. If I don't have any close friends to play this game with, can I like pay somebody to play the game with
Oh
me?
no.
I mean, yeah, believe it or not, Rock, you can pay people to be your friends. They're called prostitutes. What was the name? What was the name of the hot dog
Let's
game?
Move along.
Oh, so we called it sex.
Yes, let's move
Yep.
along.
So who wants to have sex with me.
No, Reg.
No, I.
Stop.
Stop, Reg.
Meanwhile, the whole time, Chibi and Pax, no.
I imagine
Garrett, do you want to have sex?
I am down, but I don't think that's what the word you're meaning right now.
Oh, look, you guys, a distraction.
It's just you take your hot dog and you throw it down the hallway. That's what I was told.
It's a different game. I don't think that's called sex.
Oh, we see. Yeah, this crazy bird person told me about it.
Malik says, I come back and heard prostitute. What did I lose?
So for
Our group
those
is
of you at
insane.
home,
Yeah.
the last time we were drunk in a pub, a fellow Dargoth explained prostitution to Reg as people you pay to be your friends. That's it. That's all Reg knows.
I imagine every single time we conk out for the night, Reg goes through a mental portal into his own content. Playing video games every week.
So,
Steward, please tell me more about this room.
What are we looking at here?
This is my favorite of the area.
Can I roll a ranged attack on a hot dog?
Absolutely not. So as Rog and Caden, basically everyone but Garrett and Reg enter the room, you all notice an iridescent gem of significant size floating atop a pedestal. The markings seem to indicate that this is the gem of soul.
Don't touch.
Rog.
I want
Touch
it.
it.
Rog, I can't see Rog.
Rog, you look down and a placard reads, to destroy this gem, one must bring it to its tomb.
What?
We check for traps.
I already did. There are none.
So,
Just make a couple
that's
laps
weird
around
again.
the room, Rog.
Mr. Steward,
Yes,
Is there
what's
anything
the
over
purpose of this room?
this house is the gem of soul.
What's it do?
It is another prize of Lord Evikarth's.
How did he receive it?
He took it by force.
Reg,
What's
that
his
sounds about
soul?
right. It's
The ghastly
what
steward
makes you
doesn't pay you
human.
any attention.
Chibi, I'm gonna touch it.
No, Rog, stop it.
Is there any other inscriptions on it?
Nope.
Do we feel anything like coming off of it, like powers or magic?
Absolutely.
See anything?
Do you see anything?
Yeah, anything that's not there.
Yeah,
With her
why,
true
yes, you do
seeing.
with your super duper eyes.
Your magic
Garrett asked a
eyes.
very distracting question. How many people have entered this room?
Well, considering you all, about 10 maybe?
10? Can you tell me about those 10 people?
No.
Commander Chibi, I really want to touch this thing. I'm the weakest member of the party. I need more power.
What
It
does
could be a
Pax
portal,
see?
Rog. It could take you.
Pax stands
Who
in
knows
front
where?
of a wall and is able to gaze through some cracks that she sees that are illuminated with a green light into a false room behind the wall.
Ooh.
You see the button just like the other room, and it's like, opening an elevator if you want to.
Hey, Caden.
Yep.
There's another secret room back here.
Oh. Okay, then let's open it.
Reg, what other questions could we ask the steward?
Mr. Goulson, would you like to throw this hot dog to the other side of the hallway? I've heard it's very fun.
I
Pax is
shall
gonna-
refrain, but I will watch you do this act.
Push the
Yeah, I guess
Okay.
you could just watch a buddy do it.
So
never-
Pax presses the button and the door opens, revealing another room hidden behind this one.
And
Great.
Chibi's
This
over
all
there
makes
talking
me
to Rog,
nervous.
encouraging him. Let's go see what Caden and Pax are doing. Okay.
So actually,
I'm
you
the weakest link.
You two are focused on the gem. You don't notice that Pax and Caden have exited the room. And so, Pax and Caden...
Oh, wait, we exited?
So, you look for traps, and you determine that there aren't any. And you kind of follow the winding pathway to another room that's illuminated fairly well, and there are 3 chests in a triangular pattern in this room. Each chest has an image on it, one of fire, one of a sun, and one of a star. I'll let you guys kind of weigh in on that, and we'll come back to Chivi and Rog. So, what do you guys do with the Gem of Soul?
Chibi doesn't want to do anything with it. What does Rog want to do? Eat it?
I'm the weakest member of the party. I'm bringing everyone down. I'm like the weakest link. If I had something like this, I could be more powerful.
So going back out of character real quick, going back to what the dragon said, we had different stones that we had to destroy. Is this one of them?
I say this as Garrett.
Okay. I guess I kind of turn while Reg is keeping the steward kind of company.
Reg is literally throwing pieces of pig deck down the hallway.
Oh, that one got pretty far.
Wrong, and Chevy. Is this the stone we need to destroy for that dragon?
No, that was the first one that we had to cover in blood, remember?
No, there was multiple stones.
Yeah,
there was 3 of them.
This would be the 4th one, though, right?
1, 2. I'm like looking at my foot, wiggling my toe.
Destroyed 2, didn't we? And then the first one we didn't, because we needed a sacrifice, which I have piggy blood for that.
Right.
Piggy blood.
So yeah, I guess this would be the 4th one. Yeah.
We're thinking we're going to.
But then there's only 3, right? Then why is there a 4th one?
Perhaps it's different. Do you think Ghoulson could tell us more? Shall we ask him?
Yeah, let's get his attention.
It can't hurt. He brought us to the room.
Thing again.
That was impressive, Dargoth. I did not expect you to be able to throw that thing down the hallway so very far.
I know, I just hit the back of the wall there and was really surprised.
Indeed. Dargoth.
Hey, Garrett.
Other Dargoth.
Hi.
You have questions, it seems.
Yes. And else take the lead.
We are wondering about this stone in here.
What about the stone?
Is it have something to do with the dragon upstairs?
Why, you have an astute observation. Yes, this is the dragon spirit Evikarth's soul. One of the 4 gems, divided up amongst different rooms to keep her spirit locked within its tomb.
And why did he do that?
So he could keep Evikarth as a treasure.
What did the placard say again?
To destroy this gem, one must bring it to its tomb.
Oh, yeah.
Where is its tomb, Ghoulson?
Evikarth remains in her tomb. It is where her spirit materializes. She is a greeter of sorts for those who get past our waiting room.
Okay, so we gotta take this gem back to the dragon.
Ghoulson, you could say that I am the greeter of our group of friends, because I'm always like, hey, I'm Reg, and what's your name and stuff.
Indeed you are, Reg.
Enlightening.
So, Ghoulson, would anything happen to us if we were to touch this gemstone? Feels quite powerful.
If you were to touch it, nothing would happen. However, if you were to remove it, I will be forced to end you.
Hey, Rogue, let's not remove it.
What if I were to eat it?
Oh, he eats everything, Goulson.
That's not true. I throw half the things.
He either eats them or he eats them. I mean, there's either or. Get your merchandise now, everybody. No.
If you were to eat that young one, I would be most impressed, but you would surely die. If not from the gem choking you, then from me killing you.
Okay.
I don't think either of those things could happen. Commander, what are your thoughts?
Well, Reg, do you guys need to go pick any of that sausage up down the hall?
Mr. Coulson, do you think you'd give me a hand or at least some company? It's awfully lonely down at that hallway.
Could I do a persuasion to see if we can get Goulson to go down the hall with Reg?
Garrett, talk him into it.
Yeah, or I can.
I mean, if you want to roll it, you have speechcraft too?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. Can I back her up?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll just take the higher of either roll.
Just for those, just so I can say the sentence. We are trying to convince a ghost to go help pick up pieces of hot dog that I have thrown down the hallway.
It's impressive that we have hot dogs.
Well, we killed
help.
the pig.
You go help Reg pick up the sausage pieces.
That's what we did while we were resting.
Yes, this was pleasurable to watch, so I will assist in cleaning up the place I am steward of. Come, Dargarth.
You know my name is Reg, right?
Reg, don't let him drink your blood.
I do not care.
I mean, I took the time to not only ask your name, give you a name, and still call you your name, Mr. Coulson.
Would you rather perish?
Why
As it
is that?
trails off.
Why is that
like
the
a
other
church?
option?
Clearly, he's getting
listen.
belligerent.
So, that worked. Cool.
We may not have much time. Rog, do you want to try to take that gem back and release this dragon? Did we ever agree to release him?
I don't think we ever came to a decision, but I'd like the option to be available. Yoink!
I mean, doesn't.
And is that you grabbing the gem?
That is me grabbing the gem.
No.
Roll a stamina check.
Yes! I know those words.
So Chibi's looking around for Caden and
Oh
Pat.
my goodness! Rog put in 700 points of stamina and rolled a natural 95.
It's because I'm doing something ridiculous.
It's only the moments then where he's like, okay, make a second check that Rog dies.
Yeah. So you are able to like move this around, no problem. Now the problem here is that this stone is huge. Like it is the size of your entire torso. So you are not going to be able to hide this thing. So you're either going to have to like just deal with the thing or figure out another way to get that somewhere.
The Bank of Reg.
It's bigger than the Bank of Reg. I know.
Are there any kind of spells that would be able to reduce its size?
Or
change.
make it invisible?
Maybe.
If I turn invisible and hold it, would that work?
Yes, it would be invisible at that point.
I could go invisible and hold it.
Okay.
I think, am I invisible for like, what, 5 turns?
Yeah, but I mean, you can keep channeling the potency for that if you'd like.
What if we just shape change it into like a nose ring?
Yeah, that could
Can
work.
anybody do that?
Speaking of, Caden and Pax, what have you decided on your chests over here?
Tofu, that's a good one.
Yeah, Tofu says, hide it under your shirt and pretend that you've just ate too much, Rog. Not wrong.
Nobody can have too much Rog.
So, Pax and Caden stand in front of 3 chests shaped in a triangular formation. One with a sun on it, one with fire on it, and one with a star on it. What do you do?
I'm gonna...
We were just debating that.
For traps?
Go ahead and roll.
I forget what my... I check for traps with my sneak check, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
113. There are no traps on these chests.
I cast fire skin on myself and touch the fire chest.
Okay. Nothing happens.
1, 2. Which one of these is the one with the sun on it?
I'll say the one to your right. So the one you're kind of in front of right now.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
I'm backing up as far as possible.
Is this far enough away?
I think Solar Flame is within 3 squares, I think?
Roughly.
Unless it's 10.
3 to 5.
Yeah,
He's out of range.
3.
I'm used to my range. I get an extra 50%.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Solar Flame and see if that does anything to this, the one with the sun on it.
Okay. You cast Solar Flame and nothing happens.
Try to flip it open.
Okay, I try to open it.
Pax opens the chest.
We're all gonna die.
No.
I'm dying.
So Pax opens the chest, and as she does so, she looks inside. And inside, I have lost my place in my notes. Here we go. You see a mound of gold coins, 2,000 gold coins to be exact, and sitting on top is a sword and a shield. Upon closer inspection, it seems that the sword is an improved celestial ore sword, and based on the markings that you've become familiar with, you notice that it gives plus 50 attack and plus 50 damage. The shield, however, is curious. See, the shield has an ornate craft to it, and all around the edges, it has inscriptions. And as you look at it further and begin inspecting
I'm not touching it.
Yeah, you're just looking at it.
I have some bad memories.
Yeah.
Except you don't.
You notice that it's made of celestial ore and it appears to be very polished. It glows profusely. The Athelian runes etched along its perimeter indicate that it is the solar shield, and it seems to be emitting light about 20 squares, so this room is completely illuminated. Caden, you shield your eyes from the brightness. It is permanently under the effects of the solar flame spell, which we'll deal with in a minute. But for mechanics' sake, once per turn, the wielder.
The chest.
You can in a second, but once per turn. The wielder may also use the Solar Burst spell at no cost and as a free action. It does an extra 100 damage when used to shield bash undead, and the shield has a 20% critical hit chance against all undead, regardless of whether they are immune to critical hits or not. Now, before you close the chest, you look around the room to see where Caden is, and you notice that all of the other 2 chests are now gone.
Oh no!
They have disappeared. And Caden, you noticed this happen as soon as she opened the lid of the chest she was currently standing in front of. All right, see you, Malik. Thanks for joining. Thanks for hanging out.
We would pick the one that burns me as opposed to one of the ones that would be useful potentially.
We should have chosen the
Malik.
dark one. If I
the contingency spells, I should have actually checked it for magic to see if I could have found the contingency spell.
If the shield is the shield emitting light to harm Caden, like, can I tell with the chest open, like, is he damaged in any way?
So the light that's being emitted is not damaging him. However, do you have solar flame, Caden? Or do you know it?
Yeah, I have the spell.
What's the radius on that?
I think she's right. I think it's like 5, right? I'll double check. Hang on a sec.
I got it. Yeah, 5 squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Caden is not being harmed. It's just really bright.
Yep.
Yeah, I figured it was 5 because if I were to cast it, it would be 7.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Caden, there's a ton of gold and a sword and a shield in here that might hurt you.
I'm sure it will. You want to just drop that sucker into a bag?
Sure. I'm not touching it, though.
Bad memories.
It's okay. It's fine for you. I'm sure it's fine.
Okay?
So do you put it in one of your bag specs?
Yes.
Okay. So you can seal it, and it is not emitting light, though your bag looks as though it's glowing completely from the light the shield emits. As you near Caden hesitantly, you notice that the effects of solar flame seem to not be harming him right now.
Cool.
So that should work.
Caden, do you want to fill your pockets with gold? I don't know.
Well, we can let everybody else get in on that. Reg could probably carry it a lot easier than either of us and prevent encumbrance.
So the spirit might have an issue with us taking his treasures.
Nobody else has to know right now.
My bag.
The spirit doesn't have to know.
Did you also grab the sword packs?
No, the sword and the gold is still in the chest.
Okay.
Oh, actually, you use a sword. Oh, I don't know if you use a sword. The evil you use a sword.
The evil me used the sword?
Yeah, the evil you used a sword.
Maybe she would still remember it.
The evil me probably... I do not have any light melee. Like, myself.
I poked the sword to see if it burned.
No, you are very familiar with how spellbinding works, and you know that this is just a very well spellbound sword.
Oh, okay. Let me go get Reg to scoop this stuff out, and we'll go from there.
Cool. So as you enter back into the room, you notice that Rog, Chivi, and Garrett seem to come towards the hallway to find you, and Reg is nowhere to be found. Rog is currently holding the gem of soul in both of his hands. Rog, what do you say?
It was a backup plan. It was a terrible one. We need to hide it. What do we do?
You need to what?
We need to hide it.
Why?
We need to take this back to that ghost dragon.
Why?
No.
Indeed, Caden, I asked the same question.
We're supposed to put that in a tomb. Didn't you read off the thing to us? Something like that.
I've never been on board with the freeing of the dragon spirit.
I'm just trying to keep our options open here.
Nor have I.
What if we can ride the dragon?
We're gonna ride the dragon?
It's not.
Well, just drop it in your bag for now, I guess.
It's too big to fit in this
bag. I personally
bag.
don't want to stumble across. And then I look at the plaque. What does the plaque say? A tomb or grave, or what does it say?
To destroy this gem, one must bring it to its tomb.
Yeah, if we happen to stumble into the tomb, and that thing shatters, I don't know what's going to happen at that moment.
Nothing, because the other gem hasn't been dealt with.
What did you say, Chivi?
Or what's going to happen when Ghoulson comes back down the hallway and sees that it's gone?
Yeah, he said he was going to kill us if we touched it.
Indeed. I was wondering if you guys found a way out, Caden.
No. Wait, he specifically said he would kill us?
Yep.
Yeah, like to death.
He's distracted right now picking up sausage pieces with Reg. It's pretty awesome.
Down the hallway, what do they hear, Jordan?
Oh, look, this one went around the corner. I don't even know how we did that.
I have a scroll of summon portal. Does that help us?
Well, when he...
The problem is, if he comes back down this way and sees it's missing, he's just going to start attacking us. There's no way out in this direction, and we need to talk to him. So I tell you what, how about we just meet him outside of the room?
Okay.
There's another door outside, back where we came from, too.
There's a what?
There's another door at the entrance to this place.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The door leading south from
we
there.
Tour's not over, baby.
We might want to, I don't know. Should we put it back?
Can you make a portal to the dragon's area?
So here's the thing. If we do want it and we don't take it now, it's going to be more of a problem circumventing the steward. You might as well take it with you now, and we'll figure it out. If we're going to use it, we might as well take it now at this point, and just not let him come back down this way, since he doesn't seem to be aware.
But I have to go that way.
So out of character, I have disguise. Can I disguise the gem, or is that only for other people or myself?
Well, if it's in a bag, it doesn't matter, right? Does it not fit in a bag?
No,
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
as
the
big as
size
his
of
chest.
his torso.
Oh,
Chibi, I don't know if disguise.
Yeah, is Garrett gonna carry it? Because it's probably heavy.
let me change object into. I'm going to change it into a small gem.
Okay.
Oh, and we'll just pretend like we have no idea what happened to the big beaming red crystal.
Here, let's hurry up down the hallway.
Like how small we talking here?
Pocket size.
Like something that will fit on a ring comfortably,
How's the cleanup going, guys?
but not so small that it could be lost.
Some of these is dirty. I don't know if you're going to want to eat them.
I mean, I've ate worse.
So, Chivi, Rog, Kanan, Pax. Rog pockets the gem, and you begin to exit the room. Pax, you didn't notice this before, but for whatever reason, maybe it was you focused on the door the steward was showing you, or what, maybe because he was more solid, but you now notice a door on this wall. Another hidden passage.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
there's another hidden passage over here. Do I see the thing to open it?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I'm gonna bloop.
While she's doing that, I ask Garrett to pick up where Reg left off, and I ask Reg to come back this way so that he can take care of something for me.
Okay, coming.
Yeah, Garrett, you work with the steward, I guess.
I got. Ooh, this one's a really hairy hot dog. Why do you guys got hair in the hallways?
We had a process we were working with. Now I have to teach
Reg
you
know
the
that there is a
process.
chest full of money in that corridor that we went through, and ask him if he could go load that into his backpack.
Oh, anything for you, best buddy.
You do so? You can come on back. It's all good. 2,000 gold, improved celestial ore sword, plus 50 attack, plus 50 damage. Pax enters the corridor.
I had picked up the sword, I just didn't take the money.
Oh, okay,
Was
gotcha.
that the shield that
Caden's
was the
got the
thing
sword.
I needed to get?
No, Pax
I
has
have
the
the
shield.
shield.
Oh. Why'd you go?
Because it's heavy.
I don't see anything. It's just another
Yeah.
empty
Vampire
room.
strength on low.
Yeah, Pax, there's another door at the end of this corridor.
I don't want to sound selfish, but you guys got to do all the look-ins. I had to, Mr. Coulson's not the best of company. Would you mind if I took a peek?
Go for it, buddy.
Okay, you got this, Red.
I asked Rock to come out into the hallway, please, and close the door behind him so that peering in, you can't necessarily just peer into the room.
Smart.
Good idea.
So Reg is approaching. Is this a closed door or?
Yep.
Well, first things first, let's make sure this door is safe. Don't need to start fearing doors.
It appears to be safe.
All right. Reg opens the door.
Reg, you open the door and a deep rumbling hum is heard reverberating down into the hallway now that the door is open.
Uh-oh.
Upon creaking the door open, you see 4 pillars centered in a gargantuan room. There's an extremely large red gem in a diamond shape slowly rotating in the center of a suspended platform supported by chains about 30 feet below the walkway you stand on, with a 40-foot gap where the chains hang. Potent energy crackles between the pillars and small vaporous orbs of energy that appear to be undulating in response to that potent energy.
So Reg turns his head over his shoulder. You guys found tiny rooms with treasure, right?
Yeah.
I cannot begin to describe what I am looking at right now. But you just might get in here. Reg just points like with almost an angry point because he's just mad he can't find the words for this.
So, does anything in here look like it might be related to a burial site, like a tomb? Do I see anything that seems to signify that this might be a tomb?
As far as
no, but
go,
based on everything that the Guiding Fire have told you, this is probably the warding gem that they've been seeking. The reason you're here.
Okay.
Can we destroy it?
You were sent to retrieve it.
Oh, well, there's that.
How big is this gem? It looks like it's bigger than Reg.
It is. It's about the size of Reg. So it's like 12 foot tall, diamondish shape, rotating at the center of a platform suspended down from the kind of walkways you guys stand on right now.
Pax is gonna peek around Caden.
She'd be
just say,
curious.
Okay.
I think we're gonna have to kill the ghost.
So, Dargoth.
Yes?
Gather your friends so we may complete the tour.
Oh. Sure.
You wait here.
Wait here.
I'll be back. You can clean up the rest of this, I guess.
You guys are finished. The ghastly steward turns slowly, and you begin to sweat as you worry that he's going to gaze past you and notice the door wide open to the warding gem's housing. But he stops at a 90-degree angle and just stares blankly down the hallway, awaiting the rest of the group.
We closed the door to the. Oh wait, the warding gem, the gem that we're in, or the little gem, the soul gem.
No, the passageway you're in.
Okay.
Is this the door?
Yeah.
I don't know. Did they close it?
Not that one.
No,
Okay.
we closed the one to where the soul gem was in case the steward came down. He wouldn't see.
Gotcha.
It's missing.
Okay.
Guys.
Okay.
Guys.
There's a door over there too.
Is this closed right here?
No.
No, that's open.
Hi. He says the tour needs oh my god, what is that?
I found some stuff, but listen, Rock, I know what you're thinking, but please do not go jumping.
Isn't that what we were looking for?
big shiny thing. Yep, that sounds about right.
Indeed.
Use the carpet.
Well, Caden might be wearing it as pants.
I don't think the carpet could support that. It'll only hold one Dargoth. That looks as big as a Dargoth, bigger.
What about, don't you guys have floaty magics?
Oh, well, levitation.
What about teleportation?
I can't
teleport
it.
Can you shape it into a tiny thing like you did for the other big thing?
Didn't someone
I don't know if that exceeds the limitations of my abilities.
Changing.
And actually, you know what? Let me check to make sure that change object doesn't. Mar might have created a problem for us. Let me see how long that change object lasts.
That's it.
I thought we picked up something for teleportation in earlier part of this dungeon.
You guys got a scroll of summon portal, I think.
Yeah,
that's what I have written down.
Reg,
not really.
The scroll of lesser channel is their gate too. We want to get real. Kaiden, can you see me in the corner, please, for just a moment?
I don't think we can sneak this out past our ghoulish friend.
Well, that makes sense to me.
Can we see across the room to see that other door?
Mm-hmm.
Might not be the smartest plan, but maybe we can sneak around the back.
To go where? There's nowhere to leave. There's no portal out.
No, but oh wait. Maybe there's another one in there?
In theory, I might be able to change it into something smaller. Is that water? I can't remember. Did you say that there was water surrounding this?
Potent energy crackles between all of the pillars and into floating orbs of energy that are kind of undulating. They're the like a bluish teal energy orb.
What are these two My Little Ponies here?
My Little Pony.
The statues where it looks like a sheriff holding a flower or something.
Oh, that's just like an ornate sculpture on that platform.
Oh, okay.
So how I don't know if you said this already. How far off the ground is the diamond?
40 feet?
So the top of it is about on the level where you guys are. The platform itself is about 30 feet below you, and the gap.
Can touch it at all?
Not from where you are.
Oh, okay.
So what's the plan here?
Closer.
Oh, okay. Caden, can I speak to you in private here in this lovely corner?
Yes. What do you need, Reg?
I think I'm going to need your carpet. But to be fair, Reg goes and rummages through his pack, the First National Bank of Reg, and pulls out a pair of hold on, I gotta see the name of it again. Ceremonial Earthelian pants.
You couldn't have offered those up sooner?
He's been walking around in nothing but a carpet this whole time.
Well, see,
It has to be difficult.
No,
Do you know
here's
the
fun
rash
part.
he has on him right now? Because the carpet's not soft.
Man.
How much we've seen.
No. Here's the fun part of this. I would have suggested it earlier, but these were my pants, so these are a bit big for you. But I mean, desperate times and all. Maybe I've got an idea. You could probably fit in one pant leg, and then we tie the other one around you like a belt.
Hand me the pants.
Go.
I cast change object on the pants in order to make them an appropriate size for myself.
Okay.
And actually, I guess I could have just turned anything into pants. Now
Are you
that
doing this all in front of us?
What's that?
Reg asked him into the corner so no one would see his shame.
Reg is trying to block view.
I just like the idea that Garrett's gonna come around the corner out of curiosity and see this happening.
I mean, I'm towering over everybody, so I probably see stuff.
Yeah.
Am I bigger than you, Reg?
Are you? Oh yeah, I am the smaller of the Dargos, aren't I?
I went with large boy, I think.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
I'm 9 feet.
Yeah, I'm like in between 8 and 9 if I remember. So yeah, you're. I don't think you'd be tall enough to see Caden though.
So I'll go ahead and put the pants on after I change them.
I mean, I don't want to see anything.
And that'll be good for a day.
Okay.
I take the time to heal up because I've cast 2 change object spells now, and that pretty much hurts.
Okay, so we've got a magic flying carpet, and if I remember correctly, you and Miss Chevy can do the thing that makes you kind of floaty, right?
Yes, we can do that. Yeah, we can definitely levitate.
I wish we had Kevin still.
But I'm kind of worried. So the energy that's crackling between these orbs and pillars, even if we could levitate over towards the gym, we would have to go through the field, the energy
the electric field
that's surrounding them, correct?
It's only potent energy. It's probably not going to damage you. It's just the extreme amount of potency in this area generated by that gem is just sparking off of all the things. Now, it's not like it's raw potency. It's like what would be arcing across the sky in the azure. It's not like it's, a fireball or electrostatic
a magical
loop or
barrier
anything
for protection or anything like that.
Yeah, it's just the sheer power of the gem.
I mean, Caden, if he's worried about this, I could just... Reg takes another piece of Lajdak and tosses it.
No.
Ooh, and I see Pax sees like a couple fingers.
Yes. So as you pull it out, it's actually the index finger of Lajdak.
Oh, no.
Now, everyone else is bacon,
sausage.
but for Pax, you know what's going on.
Ugh.
I mean...
Why did you just chuck a dead finger into the...
What is it, Pax?
I mean, I'm sorry, not finger. Why did you just chuck a piece of Lajdak into the...
Well, I mean, it's meat, and if we is meat, so if it got like crispy, then we would get crispy, right?
That is a hypothesis.
Not necessarily. Once you're dead, magic can affect you differently.
Says the dead one.
I mean, I guess you're right. The piggy is dead. I didn't think of that.
So I was thinking I could try to change object on it, but there's a lot of potent energy around it, so I don't know that that's the case. And also, I'm not exactly sure that it's safe to get over there. But you know what? I'm gonna tie a rope around my waist.
Bridge is in the chat, everybody.
Here we go.
This is the beginning of the end.
Are you sure that you're the one we should send in?
But I really don't want to go there.
I think so. I mean, I seem to have been the most sturdy in combat.
Ray Shinobi says, "Oh no." Oh boy.
Once again, kind of inching more towards Caden and like pushing him slightly out of earshot. I mean, listen, best buddy, I don't want to sound unfriendly, but if I have to lose someone on accident, I mean, maybe Mr. Rock or something instead of you would be a trade I'd be willing to make.
Oh my.
Do you think Rock would be able to move that gem?
He has done some crazy things.
That's true.
And at the very least, if he starts to get hurt, you're good at healing. I'm not good enough to heal you, I don't think. I mean, there's Pax, but I don't know if she's back to her old self, like ability-wise, and I don't want to take the chance.
I think that's
I don't have
thinking too, Reg.
Ton of healing.
Rog doesn't have the ability to cast spells.
Yeah, but we can do it from a distance, right?
Rog is a
what
spell.
I'm thinking about here,
He's a fury spell.
if somebody was really strong, I wonder if, does it look like something that Reg might be able to lift?
I don't think that lifting it will be a problem, seeing as how it's floating in the air.
Well,
Oh, maybe you could just shove it. All right. I'm fine. You want to tie the rope around Rog? He's in for that. He likes that sort of thing.
So we tie the rope to him, and then me and Mr. Jared, we be the anchors, and you and Miss Chevy, she makes sure the floats is ready, and you're there in case of emergency, and then I guess Pax is moral support.
Garrett finally just sighs because he's just
Pax
realizing.
whips out her pom poms.
Hey, Rog, are you up for a Rog toss?
I don't think I like this idea.
Grab him, Jared.
Yeah, Rog, it's yeeting. You like
shocking,
yeeting.
Rog. You don't want to run into the potent
I think
circle.
I need to toss you at the
steal
thing.
the gem.
You need a
we have
what?
Reg comes up to pincer.
Rog is currently like being surrounded by his friends and saying, "Hey, we need to throw you into this pit of doom."
Don't object.
Wait, we have a carpet though. Why are we not using the carpet?
Oh yeah, I thought that's why we got it off.
Or
of.
the levitate spell, two of you know how to cast.
But
Well, I was gonna cast levitate on him, but it would still be fun to just throw him.
he needs forward momentum.
How about if I levitate you into the circle, Rog?
Well, I mean, with the levitate spell, he would be able to control himself and go forward,
And you
technically.
get to fly.
You guys said about the carpet that it would only be strong enough to maybe hold the gem and not him. And I
But
think
what if-
him to get stuck.
What if we levitate Rog pushes the gem onto the carpet, and then we levitate Rog pushing the gem on the carpet back to here?
This is a lot of steps.
How about we just give Rog the carpet and see if he can just push the gem and see if it just keeps floating on its
Yeah, but
own.
what if it just falls and breaks and then everything's ruined?
We'll cast.
I'm okay with
levitate.
that.
Oh,
But if that happens, won't Steve die?
or what?
Not
Are we
nice.
gonna
Not
get out of
nice,
here?
Steve.
Wait, Steve is the dragon that you guys want to free?
No, Steve is the knight.
Steve was the
Well, actually,
head?
he's the lord.
Oh, no, I like Steve.
Remember
Yeah,
they
Steve's
sent us
the
to
night
this to
steward.
protect them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This doesn't have to do with the dragon. This was actually the reason we came here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you. The dragon was the other gems.
Yeah, if this was just a dragon thing, I'd just say we all just open fire on it, but you know.
Well, let's see what happens. I mean, worst case scenario, I'll toss a. Oh man, I'll probably get pulled in with it because I don't think I'm strong enough to hold it. Well, you know what? Let's try this.
I can
cast
hold on to you.
I cast telekinesis or telekinetics, and I try to move the gem with my telekinetic spell. Does it just levitate freely, or is it like difficult?
All right, so everyone, this only applies to Caden, but I'm gonna read it. So your characters don't know what's happening. Caden, you can do with it what you wish. Gazing at the immense gem and focusing on it, trying to move it with your telekinesis. It rotates at the center of the platform. You begin to hear a whisper coming from it. The sound is familiar, as though someone is speaking to someone they know. You lean in closer, expectantly. The voice grows from a whisper to a dull roar, and then suddenly, prominently, in your mind, you identify who is speaking. Vrimkath.
Oh, Vrimkath. Okay.
Release us. My kin and I are trapped within. We are this weapon's power. We are its captive. Hear me, friends. Allow us to reach eternal peace from this torture we experience from within. Caden, save me.
I'll let everybody know that I can hear souls inside of the gem And I identified one specifically, Remcath.
Wait. Mr. Warm Cat is inside that thing?
Yeah.
And what did he say?
That he's trapped in there and he wants us to free him.
How do we do it?
I don't know. So when I tried to move it, you said it rotated, but it wouldn't leave its position?
It's already rotating. You notice that if you focus on it, you're able to hear them.
Okay.
Do you communicate that to the group?
Magic to hear them?
No, just like with your vision.
If you look very hard at it, Reg, and just concentrate on the gem, what happens?
Do you do so, Reg?
Does it?
Reg, it is you. You are with Caden. Save me, it is Remcath. Me and all of the outsiders ever killed within the confines of Dalnane are within. We seek eternal rest. We do not wish to be maintained as a weapon.
Is he still my buddy?
Of course. I died protecting what you had created.
I did not know you was dead, and I feel really bad about that. What do I need to do to help you?
Destroy this gem.
Okay. Guys. So I know Steve sent us here to get this to protect them. But I can't just sit by knowing that other friends of ours is suffering and trapped. I'd rather take our chances, free them, and give them peace, and if I have to go out swinging to protect Steve, I will. But I don't think I can, good faith, keep them in there and have them suffer on a chance to protect Steve. Do you agree? Reg is, by the way, has pulled his crossbow out and has pointed it at the crystal to show that he is dead serious.
Now, everyone else sees this and obviously has heard what Reg has said. What do the rest of you do? Rog, specifically, what's your reaction?
I don't. So
Rog never actually met Remcath.
Yeah, as you had like a passing relationship. You knew that he was the outsider lord that was permitted by Mivra to stay with the Toosdae Knights. He was also always a source of contention with the rest of Mivra, but warrior mindset. You guys kind of understood each other, and you had a mutual respect for each other.
To throw somebody away after proving their warrior might and to use them in such a way is very dishonorable. I say we free them.
But I don't even know if that's the real Remcath. I agree wholeheartedly if it was, but how do we verify the souls?
Well, I mean, he said he died.
What if we allow them to make one last final stand with Steve? They need this, and then after it's used, I hate to say this, but if they don't get this, everyone might die, from what I was gathering.
That's what you're saying.
Kind of a final stand battle, and we were sitting here to get this. What if they were used for one last thing, and you talk to them, and then we free them?
Mr. Warmcat, can you hear me?
Indeed.
You are all now hearing the voice of Remcath.
What is it, friends?
Did you hear any of that just now, or is it only like when we's like thinking about you?
I must be be in communication with you to hear your thoughts.
Okay, cool. So, someone has made a suggestion. Do you remember Steve, right?
Indeed, Night Steward of our Toosdae Knights.
So Steve is now lord of his people, and they sent us here to collect you to use to save themselves in a last stand against Mivra, who I guess already killed you, to stop them from dying. And someone suggested, would you be comfortable staying just a little bit longer like this to help Steve and then get your freedom?
The pain me and my kin endure within is unbearable. We are barely alive in spirit. I would prefer being released so as to go wander the potency of the Azure with the rest of my kindred. I died protecting you, Garrett. I died protecting others, all of the squires. Release me, please.
Yeet me over there.
He makes a good point.
All right, I try to use the telekinetic spell to see if I can move it.
So as you attempt to do so, it does not budge.
Okay. Well, that answers that question. Not sure how we're going to move it. So it's clearly held in place by magic. Can I try to determine what magic's holding it in place? Is it the potent energy that's around it it's utilizing to hold itself in place, or is there a separate spell?
Roll a potency check. As you channel your focus, you kind of peer around, focusing on various objects and pillars and things like that. And with a 416, you're able to determine that the gem itself is actually, ironically, resistant to potency used by an outside force.
Your magic won't help you here. Yeet me.
I cast levitate onto Rog.
I'm confused. Okay. Are we pro destroy or not?
Let's see if we can even move the thing. If we can't move it or figure out how to move it, then we'll just destroy it out of sense of lack of options.
So, describe to me what exactly is happening.
I'm just casting levitate on Rog. I don't know what he's planning on doing, to be honest. He might actually just go over there and destroy it.
Yep, Rog is levitating.
The idea.
Rog, describe what you do.
Well, do I instinctively know how to maneuver myself with levitate, or is this like I'm fumbling around?
I seem to remember a certain island where Pax died where you were Missile Rog. So you know how to move with this very well.
That's what I'm wondering. So if I'm like kind of like, whoa, I'm going to look at Garrett, who's closest to me, and say,
come over here and use your strength to turn me into a javelin of doom to break that crystal.
Okay.
You don't have to roll anything, Garrett. Just describe what you do.
I pick him up and tell Rog to get as stiff as a board.
He does.
And light as a feather?
Done.
I put my hands out Superman fashion with my giant gauntlets on.
Don't forget to give me a little English.
Excuse me.
Give me a spin, Garrett.
Oh.
Manual rifling.
All right, 1, 2.
As he is released, the ghastly steward appears in front of him and simply states,
"You are in the wrong place,
As Rog goes barreling through the ghastly steward, Rog suddenly begins to fall as though the potency that has generated his levitation has stopped. Everyone will be rolling initiative at the start of our next session.
Oh no! we didn't mean to. We got lost. We turned left and.
I like how Reg was all like, "Let's tie a rope to him. Let's be careful."
There's no rope on him?
Nope.
Oh,
all right.
Definitely did not rope.
So, guys,
Jesus, David.
Yeah, we'll kind of rehash some of this in our post stream here in a minute. Thank you all for joining us. We'll, like I said, we usually come back after our outro and kind of discuss some stuff. If you haven't already, follow us on Twitch if you're listening to us via podcast or YouTube. If you would like to begin playing this with one of our cast members arc mastering, pledge on Patreon. Find at least 3 of your 3 people, including yourself, and we would love to set up a game with you. And then join our Discord. Follow, review, share, blah 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 on all the various places that we post this. If you like what we do and you'd like some merchandise, check it out. For all our new people who are with us, Cage specifically and some others, thanks for joining, thanks for watching. We will see you guys next week for Shattered Dungeons.